Hi, my name is Trevor McQueen, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my company, Neptune Fluid Flow Systems, and our work in advancing materials characterization through improving cryo-TEM. But before we get really into that in depth, let's go to the problem. Pharma has a very big problem. Fully half of their R&D dollars are wasted on irreproducible science. If you've ever wondered why new drugs come about so rarely and why they're so dang expensive, it's because fully half of their R&D dollars are spent on irreproducible science. And this is because on their sample handling side, they're lacking what we call the 3 R's, which are reliability, repeatability, and reproducibility. And in the cryo-TEM space, it's far more prevalent than even that. And the problem is that 95% of the times you try to prepare a grid, it fails. That's insane for a modern technology, and it's because they're using sample preparation techniques from the 80s. Our solution is to take sample preparation and bring it into the modern era. We are using a microfluidic jet system to develop the sample preparation technique so that instead of doing it in 3 discrete steps, we do it in a single concerted step, allowing us to go 1,000 times faster than anyone else in the market can possibly do. By going faster, we avoid the problems that currently plague current sample handling, and in fact, we even open up the realm to being able to be used in a vacuum. And now, the market for such technology is actually quite large and growing rapidly. The largest section is the cryo-EM columns, of course, and all the accessories that go with it. But there's some other interesting markets that are also there. You have these service markets. So it turns out there's a lot of users who are working with cryo-TEM who don't want to prepare their own samples. And so they will pay others to prepare it. And we've broken it down to Europe and America precisely because shipping grids internationally is unreliable at best. And then there's the sample device market, which is around $500 million. Now, when we're looking at that market structure directly informs our go-to-market strategy. We're going to start targeting that service market in Americas. Why? Because it's the easiest to enter, has the lowest barriers to entry, and further only has one established competitor, and yet it's still around a $400 million market a year. That's a lot, and we're going to target it first. And as we work in the sample preparation market, the service market, we're going to start exploring whether or not pursuing the device market and the cryo-EM column market will eat our lunch, so to speak. And if it does, then we may not follow them. But currently, we're focused entirely on preparing samples for our users. Now, the team that we have that backs us up is myself and my co-founder, Dr. Winnie Liang. We are further backed by a great technical board of advisors and a great business board of advisors from all around the country who really help us by filling in gaps in our knowledge, helping with business knowledge, with technical knowledge that we just don't quite have. Now, our plan for the next 2 years is we are going to be pursuing our development of our technology, and also we've gotten a REV grant, which is a grant from the state of Tennessee, where we are going to be studying all the different sample preparation methods that currently exist. That's all of them, including ones made by our competitors, and comparing them all directly on the same samples, and building up a chart showing the reliability, the repeatability, and the reproducibility of all the different methods. This chart is going to end up being our sales pitch. We're going to go to all of our potential customers and say, hey, look, we've got the most reliable, repeatable, and reproducible preparation method. Do you want in? So our ask today is if you know anyone who works in cryo-TEM or is interested in exploring cryo-TEM for their company, business, or work in any way, shape, or form, please have them reach out and contact us so that we can get them involved in that REV grant and really prove what is the best way to prepare their sample out of all the ones that currently exist. Thank you very much.